Going to enter one of the offices that was used by the administration. It has a beautiful fireplace in it.
Here's the beautiful staircase here. If you notice, the crowning jewel on these are the lion's heads here. Many people have gotten their pictures taken here when they have taken the tours. Once again, Friday afternoons. You can just see the beauty that this place has in store for anyone here. We are walking down one of the curved hallways right now that lead from the main tower into the east wing.
To the post office.
To the post office we go. As you can see here, the old-time post office boxes here. I know mine in town sure doesn't look this nice. There's a lot of history here in this building.
Maybe you'd like to give them a shot of the beautiful floors that they have in here, the tile and the borders and stuff.
And this tile is throughout most of the floors, is that correct, Gene?
That's right, all 3 floors. I think we'll go on up these steps and take you into the dining room next, so please watch your step. And I hope I can find the key.
Here's the dining room. Very vast area here, as you can tell by the echo. Sure are many things a person could do with space like this.
This room was large enough to seat 600 people when the building was first built. They have added some walls in there since then, but so it is a large dining room. And I think we'll head down the hallway here now and give you a look at the gymnasium.
And also the chapel as well is inside that gymnasium area, is that correct?
Yeah, so one end is set up with stained glass windows for the chapel area. They had, they could close it off when it was used as a gym. They had folding doors, and then they could open them up for services.
Here we are entering the gymnasium here. As you can see, the room is so huge here that my IR light is actually dissipating throughout the whole hall. Here's the basketball hoop to prove that we are in the gymnasium. And off to this way is the chapel area. As you can see in this corner here, there is beautiful stained glass. Could you tell me a little bit about the entertainment that they had going on this year's stage?
Oh, they would get various volunteer groups coming into town, or coming up here from town, putting on performances. School band used to come up here and perform. Some of the women from the churches would come and put on programs for the patients up here. And one of the biggest things they had in the auditorium itself they would have carnivals or their recreational booths on all around us outside, and every patient would win a prize. Not like your normal county fairs or state fairs now. So.
Cool. Thank you. Here's some more of that beautiful tile flooring that we showed you earlier, complete with the border on the edges.
Every room that they had, patient room in the hospital, had that same border all the way around the room. If it was 6 by 8 or if it was 20 by 40, it had the border around it.
Here's one of the main stairways here that'll take you up to the 2nd and 3rd floor.
Now let's go in at 3rd floor. We got one more floor.
Okay. So we just passed the 2nd floor here. Now we are going on up to floor number 3. Okay. We have landed at floor number 3. As you can see, the beautiful windows here. The beauty is not just skin deep in this building. The beauty goes through from floor to floor, room to room, wall to wall. Here we are in a round hallway here, bringing us from wing to wing, or wing to center, I should say.
When we get in here, you'll see that main stairway continues on up. They do have it covered with insulation to keep the heat down. But this area of the building has not been heated for over 50 years.
So we are now back into the main tower area.
And we'll take you into the first doctor's living quarters.
Okay. Here we are now going into the doctor's living quarters. Gene or Maxine, can you tell us the story about this door right here? I know I've heard it one time, but I'd like to tell everyone else the story.
These doors are leading to Italian balconies, but they're missing the 3 steps going up there. But you don't want to go out those 3 steps, because what they're really missing are the balconies, and it's 3 floors down to the ground.
Now that's a step I'm not risking to take.
And if you'd like, we can take you up to the 4th floor.
Let's do that.
That was kind of the hotel room for visiting doctors when they would come into town to help treat the patients from like Minneapolis or Mayo Clinic.
We get to use this nice stairway here.
It would be their rooms where they would be staying.
You can see some more ornate lion heads here. This is beautiful. I wish I had these in my house.
You couldn't afford it.
That is very true. Beauty like this does not come cheap. It only comes once in a lifetime. If they tear this down, they're never going to get that back ever again.
So we can get you down to the end here again by the big window looking out over the gardens.
Okay.
And you'll see a spiral staircase. You'll end up in the tower itself. This is the last floor of occupancy. The rest of it is just a tower going up 4 more stories.
Is it all right if I take an audience up the stairs?
You can go up the stairs if you'd like, a little ways.
Here we go. Gotta watch my step. Once again, this is total darkness on a spiral staircase.
This is not included in our normal tours.
A normal tour is also never taken at night.
That's true.
Here I am, as high as I can physically go. I just walked myself into a box, which I did not know about.
There's a door there that opens and you get into another area.
Okay, we're going to find the door that opens. Ah, there's the door. Here we are looking into the tower. But as you can see, the old architecture here, built to last, that's for sure. This building will withstand at least another 200 years.
See the way these red clay tile are laid in a curve and laid with mortar? They actually poured cement on top of that then. And that's the way the whole hospital is constructed, that same way. Cement on top, and the curvature changed the architecture so the weight would disperse to the columns on the side, to the beams.
And you can see this throughout the roofs of the rest of the building as well, not just here, but throughout the whole building.
Well, we can't show you everything. You know, you're going to have to sign up for a tour to see a lot more of it on our regular Friday tours.
Gene, can you tell me why this floor over here does not have the border tile up against that wall?
Well, that is a newer addition part. The bathrooms there were added, and that's a good way to tell that what isn't original anymore, because they didn't knock out the tile to put borders around it again. Well, we'll be back at the main grand stairway.
We need anyone and everyone to help us support the cause. The cause is because we love it here. We need this building to stay. It is a very important historical landmark, and it's just plain pretty.
Yeah, well, I spent thousands of dollars to drive somewhere with the Castle Gas today. You have this in your own backyard. Why would you want to get rid of it?
We need to save this building. It's been standing here for over 100 years. It can stand here another 100, 200 years. But once it's gone, it's gone. It'll be just any old place at all.
Citizens of Fergusville stood up over 100 years ago and fought to get this facility in our city. We now need to stand up to keep it in our city. And it's not just the building, it's the place. This is the soul of Fergus Falls. Please help us.
I would just like to say I started doing security here. I've met a lot of tremendous people with very good hearts. We all share the same passion here. Please show up to our council meeting in Fergus Falls. Help us save this place. It has helped so many. Now it's time for us to help this building.
Please join Friends of the Kirkbride